In 2020, Max and I stumbled across a unique opportunity. An opportunity that only presents itself in the best of places. Craigslist. Right now, it is Friday, November 27th at 5:55 p.m. And Max and I just moved in to our tiny house. 250 square feet of pure coziness in the Pacific Northwest, complete with a loft, a garden, very slow internet, and a composting toilet. For 9 months, we lived, worked, and played on the Olympic Peninsula. We knew our time here would be short. So to make the best of the time we did have between working and studying full-time, we created Kiera and Max's tiny home bucket list and checked off as many items as we could on that list. This is that list. I never thought I would hike over 20 miles round trip to soak in some sulfur-reeking pools of water that had a questionable risk of E. coli at some point in time. But I'm really glad we did. It took trekking up a washed-out road for over 10 miles just to get to the trailhead, and hiking through the evergreen forest until finally stepping foot into this seemingly forgotten oasis of natural hot springs.
The best hot springs are up, there's a little bit of a switchback after.
I kept thinking, who needs a fancy resort when you have Mother Nature's free spa? I mean, I guess it comes at the price of hiking that far, but it was the ultimate post-hike reward. It may seem strange to think of a rainforest located in the United States. At least I used to think so. But it does exist. The Hoh rainforest receives on average 140 inches of rain per year. Though during our trip, it didn't actually end up raining. But it clearly gets quite a lot based on these ridiculous puddles. I'm impressed. I really am. If you'd even call them puddles. A pond. No. That's deep, dude. Deep in the thick forest of moss-covered evergreen trees hide banana slugs, owls, elk, black bears, and even cougars. Potentially vampires, too. The Hoh Rainforest feels like walking through a children's storybook. The Washington coast feels a bit different than walking into a storybook. Rather, to me, it feels like walking into a textbook in the most non-boring way possible. It's a textbook you actually want to read and look at all of the photos. I know, it's a weird analogy, but just stick with me here. Standing on the shore, you can see the incredible geological history so clearly, with the shoreline, cliff sides, and sea stacks. Ruby Beach is a perfect example of an iconic Washington beach you would see in a textbook. Being here felt like we were transported in time. Just west of Seattle, across the Puget Sound, are the Olympic Mountains. So when living in the Seattle area, these beautiful peaks just really fascinated me. They seemed so mysterious and so wild. So now that we lived so much closer at the tiny home, the night before my 24th birthday, we took a sunset hike in the Olympics.
Tossed in like a castaway, what we wanted, not what we thought we wanted. Tossed in, you couldn't see it coming. What we needed, not what we thought we needed. Don't give up, don't give in.
At over 5,000 feet up, I said goodbye to 23.
We live in a postcard. That's what the guy said. Walked by.
Yeah. Facts. Lake Crescent is Washington's deepest lake, reaching points of over 600 feet. I feel like there's not many things in life that make me feel more like a kid again than simply jumping in to a big body of water in the middle of summer. So What better of a lake to swim in than this one?
I feel like a kid again, like summer nights that never end. I feel like I'm 21, so easily falling in love.
As you can see, we did that a few times this summer.
I open my heart, and now I feel brand new. I feel so young, and I feel so on top of the world, and I feel so.
Not only did we want to swim in Lake Crescent, we also wanted to paddle it. So that's what we did for my 24th birthday.
Hello, people. We out here canoeing. Kiera's birthday,
Max is doing all the work.
as usual.
We canoed the calm, crystal clear waters. We're on the lake. Okay, better get rowing. Summer is not summer without a barbecue. A cookout, a picnic, or whatever you prefer to call it. As long as there's hot dogs or hamburgers, you're pretty much set. So we had our own little barbecue at our tiny home. Just the two of us. Hot dog fire pit party. Coming at you.
Here we go. Let's see what we got.
The goods.
We got dogs. We got chicken dogs. Most importantly, drinks. I know I gotta get ready. So what do we choose? Cheers to what? Summer. Kiera's on work. Kiera's not working.
Okay. Cheers.
Kiera not working.
That's a canned margarita.
Light.
That's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I used to hate mustard.
I know. Once again, shout out to not be cold.
Or windy.
Yeah. Right, but things come back. Maybe in the future, there actually be more money for this than people realize.
And I don't think I really need an explanation for this one.
Yo, how hard do you think I'm gonna shred it now? Like hella hard or just like super hard?
This is gonna be the best day This is gonna be the best day ever.
Honestly, I don't know what I got myself into.
Wake up, top of the morning. The bacon is crispy, the coffee is pouring. My meditation is peeling an orange. The bank says I'm already scoring. I got a parking spot right outside. Step into my brand new ride. All we ever get is green lights and blue skies. This is gonna be the best day ever. You got me looking so fresh. I can't get no better. Baby, I'm a T-Rex, ready to rumble, ready to flex. I'm the king of the jungle. Gonna be the best, best.
As summer began to wane in late August, so did our time living at the tiny home.
It's being all right.
Each day here felt like we were living in a fairy tale. But the end of the story came too soon. 2021, a weekend. So to all of the friends, furry and not, to all of the beaches, the forests, the mountains, and the memories. As cheesy as it sounds, you've made a mark on our lives and in our hearts, and we'll never forget you. At the end of August, with heavy hearts, we said our farewells to the 250 square feet we called home. Woo! This is Big Angela.
As a kid, I was really fascinated with Bigfoot.
And now I'm home. Now I'm home. And now I'm home.
It's been a good run, boys.
Mm-hmm.